$90. Yeah.
I'm scared. I don't want nothing that got that cheap. All right, so now what was your question?
Okay, about the aloe vera gel. Draining it, liquefying it, and putting it in your hair. You know, what's the
draining and liquefying?
Yeah, as far as, you know, scraping the gel, you know, liquefying it, and you getting all the little pulps out.
So when you gonna get the aloe vera gel biopsy?
Basically.
Okay. And you're gonna break it down.
And then you make it into a liquid, and then you know how to
add water.
No. You don't add. You really don't add water because. Okay, let me reverse. I was on TikTok, and they were saying, you know, stuff about, you know, helping the hair grow. So they use roses, the rose petals, distilled water, put the rose petals in a pot, you know, boil into the petals turn white. So now you got your rose water. Then you get your aloe vera gel. You scrape out, well, you drain, you put the aloe vera in some water until all the yellowish, whatever they want to say, poison come out. So there's no more. Okay, then you cut the aloe vera, scrape the gel, put it into a blender, liquefy it, put it into a strainer, and then, you know, that gets all the pulps out. So now you just got straight aloe vera gel. So you combine those two, the rose water and the aloe vera gel, and then you may put it in a spray bottle, and then when you want to kind of condition your hair, moisturize your hair, you just spray it like that. So I was trying to get your take on what you feel about that.
Well, when I know, whether it's distilled water or anything, when water dries up, it leaves spots. Like when you wash your car or when you wash your body, and you don't put lotion on right after you get out of the shower, you're ashy from the water because just the way the water dries up and it soaks up oil, it takes up objects, and you know, situations like that. It's an absorption situation. So with me understanding that, you putting that on your hair, what is that supposed to do? Like, okay, so you wet the hair. Now what? Because wet is not moisture. Yeah. Wet is just wet. Wet is dampened. Wet is wet. Yeah. Okay, so then what?
So I'm guessing that the minerals, I guess it's like supposed to be
supposed to soak into your hair, and into your body,
and make the hair more healthier, and you know what I'm saying. So that's what I was trying to figure out.
Okay, I understand the approach. I definitely understand when ones want to go natural, quote unquote. Nothing's natural though. Nothing in the hair industry, nothing is natural. It may have natural additives, natural extracts, natural situations, natural titles, you know, maybe a natural quote unquote ingredient. But nothing is natural, because if it was natural, it would not have a shelf life. You couldn't sit that shit on the shelf. You could put that in your hair and let it sit for days at a time without it smelling. You ever smelled dead rose before?
Nah.
You never had roses and they were like they died and you smelled it before?
I don't smell
roses. Roses really smell like boo boo.
Oh, for real?
Yes, the fuck they do. Yeah. They stink. And that you putting on that shit over time, I guarantee you can offer not only an odor, but it can offer a mildew situation too. You're spraying your hair, you're wetting it, and then you're going through the time and you're saying, one, your hair is consistently dry because you're sweating. Yeah. So now there's sweat on top of that, which has salt in it, and then you spraying oil into that. That's a lot going on. Yeah. But your true levels of moisture always come in a cream form. Okay. Oil is a hydration. Water is wet. There's no moisture in water. There's no moisture in oil. High oil treatments only were warmed up because it makes the follicles in the skin open up. So they were in the belief that it was receiving oil a lot more efficiently because the pores were open. But if you know the known factors to close pores, you do what? You don't know?
No.
You such a damn boy. You use cold water. The cooler water is cold. It closes the pores. That's why your shampoos get cooler as I'm using moisturizing agents. Okay. That's why the gelée even that I use, feel that. Yeah. Now you feel moisture in that. Do you feel moisture in that?
No.
No, that's just a liquid. There's a difference in the two. So that liquid wet but that other, you felt the difference in it because it was smooth. It had a texture to it. Now, even though it's smooth, it's creamy, and it's moisturized, that don't mean your hair need a mound of it either.
Exactly.
Because your hair is already going to do its job. You have what is called a sebaceous gland. That gland naturally puts oil into your scalp and into your hair. Through the bloodstream, through the follicles, through the cortex, through all of that shit that's naturally designed in there to do that. You putting stuff on the outside just makes you feel good mentally.
Yeah.
It makes you feel like you're doing more help for the hair, more assistance for the hair. And that's fine. But don't overly assist the hair because it can quit on you too.
Yeah, that
So,
makes sense.
Natural, I get it. You know, you want to keep it as simplistic as possible. I think that would be a better word, keeping it all simple. Because ain't shit out, boy. I ain't gonna lie to you. If it's green and with glitter and shit, purple, orange, blue, that ain't no natural shit. That ain't no, nothing came out this ground, said go in your head and it was lime green with glitter. No.
Yeah.
So the best thing I've learned in locking and the game is keep it simple. And the game proves that it's a simplicity because, okay, the stylists that are using the heavier stuff have created a different type of shampoo. Now you need a detox.
Yeah.
You didn't need a detox before, you just needed a regular shampoo.
Yeah.
The only time you needed an extra bath is when you went outside and got extra fucking nasty dirty. But you didn't do that when you took your normal regular shower, your normal regular bath when you knew you had a normal regular day. You met that dude and y'all did something you ain't got no business and you know he stank. Now you come home when you're taking a bleach bath. That's when you want to do over the top stuff. But like your hair, we just kept it simple, and you have not needed anything close to detoxification.
Yeah. Okay, I got another question.
Okay.
Alright, moisturizer, like what's the best like creams and like what part of stage of your locks would you need to like use moisturizer?
I would say throughout the entire life of your locks you want to moisturize, but you let your stylist or the person that's doing it, or if you're doing it, moisturize. Your best level of moisture comes from your shampoo bowl.
Okay.
I can put up this on your hair and it has moisture levels to it, but it's not a moisturizing agent.
Okay.
Like conditioner. That is designed to implement moisture into the hair. That's why you don't need much of it. You can feel where that shit is. It gets so silky smooth. It moves all over. So you at home, the only thing you need to do is just assist the process by keeping the moisture sealed in by hydrating. And then the best thing you can do is drink water. That will be the best thing you can do. Drink water, keep your stress levels low, proper diet, proper lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said proper diet.
Yeah.
Don't be out here putting on that vegan vegetarian on that bullshit. That ain't got nothing to do with your hair. They say, oh, I'm natural. I'm gonna eat of the earth. You can eat of whatever you choose to eat. What go in your mouth don't make me boo-boo.
Yeah.
What I'm telling you is as long as you are in a place in your life mentally where what you are consuming, you are fine with and it's not causing you a disruption or a rift, by all means, suck it down. But if it's causing you a problem, if you see that it's causing you an issue to where it's causing an issue with hair growth, which means it went through your system and you need to just go, that's when detoxing needs to happen. You need to go just bust some shit down because you're fucked up and put too much there. But the rest of that, you don't need anything. I would say get a good shampoo. And the only reason I would say get a shampoo every 3 weeks is because everybody is on this, you know you want to get more for your money, especially when it comes to their style and somebody else is doing the work. Yeah. So I get that part, but cleanliness is the best for this because it holds on to everything. So a shampoo every 3 weeks is, I would think, long enough for the scalp and the skin to go without being properly cleansed. Because in any other aspect, it would do to be cleansed at least every 48 hours.
Okay,
properly.
For me though, like every 3 weeks ain't possible right now, right? Because I'm still kind of in the starter lot kind of phase.
What do you mean?
It's for when you say washing.
Yes, you can. You're locked. when you go with the natural curl form of the hair, I don't have much to go against. It's when when I take the hair and I force it into something, then it fights me back. But we didn't do that. We used your natural curl pattern in the coil. So that made your hair form and start to lock. Day 2, because you already started day 1 shedding your first set of 100 hairs into each of those locks and different things that I had created. So as you shampooed and the manipulation that I was carefully paying attention to as I was back here, offered the assistance and the training to tell your hair, okay, we're going to hold on to these little fellas. Normally we kick their ass out. But today we're going to hold on to them, but we're going to hold on to them and try our best to feed them and keep them healthy and keep them moisturized. Because that first view you saw, you thought it looked good, the coils looked nice. But that was the beginning to the oldest hair you're going to have throughout this entire part. That is going to be the oldest shit ever. After a while, that's going to be Uncle Daddy. He ain't going to be the one telling everybody how to run the show. And the newest hair is going to be the hair that's closest and attached to your scalp. Now, that's the hair you want to moisturize the most, the closest to the scalp. All down your lock, you don't need all that. You ain't never felt me make you silky smooth like that. You just plaster you. So you don't need it all down the lock. You just need it on mostly to the scalp. On that new hair, and start assisting that, because the old hair has gotten it. This has gotten it for the last 4 months. So as this grow out, that new hair needs to start getting what this has already been trained to receive.
That makes sense. Yeah, that was a few questions I had.
No problem.